there's something that I wanted to try out, and I've done a little bit of application of it. I got these ideas from content farmer of a content creator who happens to be Daigo. So I wanted to watch this video with you guys because I thought it was super interesting how they broke down exactly how Daigo practices reactions to certain scenarios. And I actually wanted to do it a little bit, and I have been doing it a little bit, especially against specifically this character. This past weekend I played in the ECT exhibition, and I had to play Shine in the second round, and did not go exactly as I wanted. I wanted to check out this video from FGC Translated where Daigo breaks down how he sets up these routines and cycles through options to practice his reactions to certain things. So you can see here what he set up. He set the dummy with a number of cyclical options to choose from after a neutral jump. So there's jump heavy kick, there's jump then jab, there's jump V skill, and basically once he has all the options recorded, he turns them all on, and then he practices reacting to the appropriate one. And this is done to sharpen his reactions in neutral, so that when the opportunity presents itself, the muscle memory and the reflex is there to immediately apply it. And I feel like this is really important in this game, especially against a character like Ibuki. Isn't this how most people do it? Maybe, but I don't know many people who continuously sit around with these kind of drills and have just like an actual drill to practice. Because I practice certain things in neutral, reacting to it, but not with like as much of a structure as this. He has such a specific structure and different routines that he runs through, and he spends like an hour, 30 minutes of doing this. An hour? And it's not like that. Oh, he runs it till he gets it so many times in a row. And I feel like this is really important in this game because those split-second reactions are basically the difference between winning and losing all the time in this match. Or in this game in general. But I personally feel like it really matters for Ibuki as well. That one is the hard one for me. Crouching medium kick. That move gives me so much trouble. And I feel like it's really interesting to just have concrete options to do. Like, improving in this game and in fighting games in general can feel really ambiguous and not very direct, but I love that he just creates drills where he can objectively measure his success rate and performance. In Street Fighter 4 and other games with harder combos, you can practice your combo execution, you can practice your conversions, you can practice mix-ups and setups, but it's really hard, especially in Street Fighter 5, to know once you reach a certain point, like how can you continue to improve? And I really like how he sets up objective drills where even if you don't know if you're improving at the game, at least you're improving at the drill. And then that way, if you can customize your drills to have the most relevance to the game, then you can find objective ways to improve. And I feel like that's really interesting and a good way to stay motivated. Yeah, so he says like for each option, he's supposed to do a specific punish. And then he sets them all on and then practices reacting to the appropriate option. That's pretty crazy. The fact that he got every attempt correct. Every heavy kick, crouching medium punch, the jump air throw, and then the crouching medium kick, which I think is the hardest part. Sweep. That crouching medium kick is hard to whiff punish from Ibuki, especially when you're looking for other options. I have done similar things to this, but not so structured. Usually when I practice whiff punishing a move, I'll just have the dummy spam a move, and then I'll see like at what spacings and what buttons I can interact, right? So I'll set the dummy to do like neutral jump and do a move, right? And I'll walk around and see from this distance I can sweep, from this distance I can do crouching medium punch, and what feels the most consistent based on the ranges, I'll do that. I have never gone in with a very like structured mindset of cycling between options and saying, okay, I'm going to practice my reactions, because this is not figuring out neutral interactions right here. He's not labbing how to deal with something in neutral. He knows what option he wants to pick. He's labbing the reaction between multiple options from what he sees on screen. That's the difference. I think it's important to train my hands, having that reflexive muscle memory. Very important. I mean, he also mentioned when everyone was freaking out about him doing sweep punishes for everything for the first CPT East Asia tournament that he won. He's like, yeah, I wasn't even thinking about sweep. I was just doing it. Reflexive. He's trained it enough. And then he has other drills that he does, which aren't as relevant to me. He practices a lot of physical execution stuff a lot. I think it's cool to see in this game. That said, today I want to train like Daigo. Let's try it out. This is the training montage music right here. All right, the first part of training like Daigo is finding the character you're trying to practice against. There she is. So I did try this a little bit already, and I think I have my options already set up. So option 1 is neutral jump V skill, uncharged V skill. Option 2, neutral jump, charge V skill, crouching medium kick, heavy kick, and then forward heavy kick. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn all the options on, and then I want to whiff punish the normals, and then I want to use V skill 1 to go around the charge V skill. So it's really hard for me to do it around. I see that's a failure. It's really hard for me to hit the crouching medium kick and deal with the V skill. Even just whiff punishing the crouching medium kick alone is hard for me to do. Failure. Failure. I feel like this, I don't know if this one is harder than the drill Daigo setup. I feel like this one might be a little bit too much. I can't do that. Oh man, I cannot whiff punish that. Maybe I should just use sweep. Sweep it or V skill. I can't punish crouching medium kick is what I've noticed. It's really hard for me to punish the crouching medium kick. Fuck. You can do V skill overhead on the slow V skill depending, but you can't do it on the fast one. So there's so many options here. So here's the problem with the Buki for Balrog. Yeah, the slow one, sure. She actually blocks that in time on the light one, on the uncharged one. And then if you wait to confirm that it's a slow one, she can probably block that too. The fast one is too fast, and then the slow one, by the time you can react that it's a slow one, it's very risky. So technically, yes, you can, but I feel like it's better to just do this. Because what happens is you kind of like OS the block. And if not, you get the V-skill P. It's just very inconsistent to get the overhead. Like, she could have blocked that. All right, but the main thing is, like, what happens if they start doing crouching medium kick? Let me just keep it to V-skill and crouching medium kick. Let me start off slow. Doing all at once is too much. No, this is so hard for me. Oh, God. This is so fucking hard for me. Oh, God. Okay. Okay, this is how Shine beats me every time, too, is trying to deal with both of these options. Okay. I gotta mentally reset. Here we go. Here we go. No. Okay. I tried to V-skill that one, at least. At least that was me attempting to V-skill. This is so hard. What if I do crouching medium punch instead? Oh my God. This is so hard. See, with Guile though, one thing to consider is the sweep is a frame faster and has more range. And he can flash kick. He can also flash kick the V skill, and I think he does heavy flash kick. So Daigo presses crouching heavy kick or heavy kick flash kick, which is the same button. And all he has to do, he's holding down back and presses heavy kick, or he hits up and kick. So that is easier on the hands than what my fingers have to do for this, because I'm pressing either V skill, which is 2 buttons, or crouching heavy kick, which is a 3rd button. So I don't know if that's going to be the right way to even think about it. Maybe these aren't the good options to pick. Maybe I should pick better options, right? Like, the thing is, the crouching medium kick is just hard enough on its own. Like, even just hitting that move for me is really hard. So I'm trying to see, like, what would be a good button. Like, this move fucks me up so much. That works a little bit better, but even then, you have to... I can't whiff punish the hurt box of her, can I? No. Like, I have to hit her extended hurt box. I can't hit her neutral hurt box. So with a sweep, what that allows you to do is sweep will reach her hurt box even when it goes away. So for a few frames when you do a move like that, your hurt box is extended. So if I use a medium, I have to react sooner to hit that hurt box. If I use a sweep, I don't have to. Crouching medium kick might work because you see this, chat. After she goes away, after the move goes away, I can actually hit her. So this might be better. because it can both hit her extended hurt box or hit her natural hurt box. Yeah, that might be what I need to do. And also, it's the same button. Either I do this or I do this. So it's the same idea. It's OS, I kind of have the same input. So it's easier on my hands. Okay. No assumption punishes. Only footsies. No assumptions. No assumptions. Fuck. Assumptions are being made. Assumptions. There we go. Fuck. Fuck. You have to react so late to the V-skill and so early to the crouching medium kick. It's still easier with sweep. Like, if I just give up on the crouching medium kick, it's so easy. You know what I'm saying, chat? Like, look how easy it is if you just give up. This is such a good demonstration of how fighting games work. If I just give up on that, it's so easy. Right? Look how easy it is if you just give up on an option. This is how fighting games get you guys. This is why you can't anti-air that jumping. Now I'll practice crouching medium kick only. Fuck. If I do sweep, it's a lot easier still. Oh my god. This one's so much harder. Oh my god. I can do sweep a little bit easier. You have more time with sweep because you can outrange it better. Let's see. Let's do the math here. My sweep is 8 frames. Crouching medium kick is 6 frame startup, 3 active frames, 16 frame recovery. So the total frames you have to react from the first frame is all the frames minus 1. So 3 plus 6 plus 16, that's 9 plus 16, that's 25. 24 frames, right? 24 frames total. And I have an 8 frame move, so 24 minus 8 is 16. Or maybe it's 17. Hold on. How is it? Yeah. Sorry, you're right. 6 plus 3 is 9 plus 16 is 25. And you don't minus 1. You don't need a minus 1. So total frames for the move is 25. And then I have an 8 frame move. So yeah, 17. So really fucking hard. Very tiny window. But also you got to understand for this exercise, I'm not looking for just that move. I know the move is coming. I'm trying to differentiate it between another move. So it's a little bit different. It's a bit more complex than that. Okay. Let me add in the light V-skill here and see what's up. Let's see what's up with V-skilling around this. So this is working okay. I'm hitting V-skill on each one of these light ones. I'm still hitting V-skill. I'm just doing it late so that it doesn't come out until the uncharged one is done. This is working okay. But I'm just not even trying to react to crouching medium kick at all. I'm just letting it go. So the V-skill overhead seems pretty good if I only focus on V-skill. I will block her uncharged V-skill, and it will OS the delayed V-skill to go through the charged one, which is okay. That's not too bad. But the crouching medium kick. Crouching medium kick. Ooh, this one is getting to me. My brain drying out right now. Jeez. Ooh, boy, oh boy. Anyways, I think I might leave it at that. Take a quick break. Really interesting training strategy from Daigo. I'm definitely going to be doing this more often. I'm definitely going to grind more of this. I want to find an answer to controlling all the options in neutral. Beyond just strategy, I want to train the reflexes a lot more. I felt my brain expanding just a tiny bit there. We did not accomplish what we want yet, but I'm going to keep working on it. And then I got to beat Shine's ass. I'm salty. I'm tired of being beat by Shine.